Gentleman style doesn't retire at 50. In fact, for the man who truly understands himself, this is when it begins to sharpen, to deepen, to evolve. You've spent decades building your character, your reputation, your wisdom. Now, it's time your style reflects it. So, pause for a second and ask yourself, are your clothes telling the world you're still in the game, or are they whispering that you've given up? Because here's the truth, stylish men over 50 don't try to look young. They look powerful. They don't chase trends. They command attention. They walk into a room and make younger men question everything they thought they knew about aging. This video is your roadmap. We're going deep into the 5 things sharp, confident, elegant men over 50 never wear, and what they wear instead to lead with presence, pride, and quiet authority. And I'll tell you right now, number 3 is the silent killer of style. And number 1 is what separates a man who fades from a man who leaves a legacy. So whether you're 50, 60, or pushing 70, don't miss this, because your best years, they're not behind you. They're standing right in front of you, waiting for you to show up like a man who knows who he is. Let's get into it. Fun, trendy graphic tees. The instant style killer for mature men. Look, we get it. You want to stay youthful, have some fun, and maybe even make a statement. But a graphic tee with a Marvel logo or some ironic joke on the front, that doesn't make you look young. It makes you look like you're trying to look young, and that's even worse. Stylish men over 50 understand one thing. Maturity has its own appeal. You've lived, you've earned your stripes, and your clothes should reflect that. A plain, well-fitted t-shirt in white, navy, or black says more than any logo ever could. What to wear instead? Invest in quality basics. A structured white crew-neck t-shirt, a slim-fit Henley, a polo in a muted tone. These pieces add strength and elegance, not teenage confusion. 2. Baggy, worn-out jeans. You're not in college anymore, and that's a good thing. You know the type. Stonewashed, saggy, faded to the point of no return. Maybe they're comfortable. Maybe they've been with you for decades, but they're not doing you any favors. Baggy jeans erase your shape and make you look sloppy. A stylish man over 50 never sacrifices form for comfort, because guess what? You can have both. What to wear instead? Dark wash jeans with a tailored straight leg or slim fit. Not tight, just trim enough to show that you still care about your appearance. Pair them with loafers, boots, or minimalist sneakers for a sharp yet approachable look. 3. Running shoes with every outfit. Function does not equal fashion. This is one of the biggest style sins, and it's everywhere. You've seen it, khakis, a dress shirt, and giant white running shoes straight out of a gym locker. Practical? Maybe. Stylish? Not even close. The shoes you wear tell people how much attention you pay to details, and stylish men over 50 know the right shoes don't just finish an outfit, they define it. What to wear instead? Leather loafers, Chelsea boots, brogues, even minimalist leather sneakers in white or navy if you're going casual. These show you care about the whole look, not just your step count. Comfort matters, but there's no excuse not to find comfort in style. A well-made shoe supports your feet and your image. 4 loud, flashy accessories because you've got nothing left to prove. Big logo belts, giant chains, trendy sunglasses with neon frames. These might be fun on TikTok, but on a grown man, it reads as desperate, like you're trying too hard to be seen. A stylish man over 50 doesn't need attention-grabbing pieces. He knows that subtlety is strength, and his accessories they whisper class instead of shouting for validation. What to wear instead? A simple leather-strapped watch, matte cufflinks, a pair of tortoise-shell or black-frame sunglasses that complement your face shape. These are timeless, masculine, and quietly powerful. 5. Clothing that's good enough. The death of effort, but in style. This is honestly the sneakiest killer of all. It's that shirt you throw on just because it's there. The pants you haven't updated in, well, 10 years. The jacket that kind of fits, but not really. When you start settling, your style starts slipping. Stylish men over 50 don't wear clothes that are just good enough. They choose pieces with purpose, with care, and most of all, with pride. So what should you wear instead? Try this. Go through your closet and remove anything that doesn't fit, doesn't flatter, or just doesn't feel like you anymore. Then, start rebuilding with intent. A tailored blazer that sharpens your silhouette. A soft cashmere sweater that adds warmth and sophistication. A crisp Oxford shirt in white or light blue that honestly never fails. Build a wardrobe that reflects who you are, not who you used to be. Bonus tip here. Style is also in the grooming. You can wear the sharpest blazer in the room, but if your hair is unkempt or your beard is scraggly, it all kind of falls flat. Style doesn't end at the collar. It includes how you groom yourself. A stylish man over 50 pays attention to the little things. Regular trims and a hairstyle that fits your face and age, a neat beard or a clean shave, skincare that keeps your face healthy and hydrated, and yes, a signature scent, subtle, masculine, unforgettable. These aren't luxuries, they're habits of men who respect themselves. Final words. This is your prime, not your decline. Let's clear something up. Being over 50 is not about stepping back, it's about stepping up with style, purpose, and pride. The world sees how you show up. When you carry yourself with dignity, dress with intention, and let go of trends that no longer serve you, people notice. More importantly, you notice. So, ditch the loud logos, the oversized jeans, the good enough gear. Replace them with clothes that speak for you, sharp, clean, classic, and strong. Because style over 50 isn't about the fleeting, superficial goal of turning heads as you pass by. It's about the profound, lasting practice of holding your own head high with an unshakable sense of self-assurance and earned respect. It's the quiet confidence that comes from knowing who you are and presenting that man to the world with clarity and intention. If you're ready to fundamentally redefine how the world sees you and, more importantly, how you see yourself when you catch your reflection, the journey begins today, in this very moment. The most powerful transformations start not with a complete overhaul, but with a single, deliberate step. Go into your closet and make one change. Just one. Identify that one tired piece that's been whispering settled or past his prime, the faded shirt, the shapeless jacket, the worn-out shoes, and consciously swap it for something timeless, something that speaks to the man you are now. A well-constructed polo, a blazer with a sharp silhouette, a pair of shoes crafted with integrity. This single act is a declaration. That is a race you were never meant to run, a competition you will never truly win, and more importantly, it is a race that is fundamentally beneath the man you have become. Chasing the ephemeral trends of youth is a denial of your own hard-won territory, a dismissal of the profound value inherent in the journey you have already completed. This conversation, this philosophy of dress, is about something far more significant, more enduring, and more personally empowering. This is about consciously, deliberately, and unapologetically claiming the power that is rightfully yours. It is about looking in the mirror and finally seeing the entirety of your experience, the successes, the setbacks, the wisdom, the resilience, and deciding that your external appearance will now be a faithful and dignified ambassador for that rich internal landscape. It's about understanding, on a visceral level, that your very presence in a room carries a unique and substantial weight, a gravity forged through decades of decisions and their consequences. Dressing well, then, becomes an act of honoring that weight. It is the sartorial equivalent of speaking with measured conviction. Your clothes are the non-verbal articulation of your self-respect, telling the world that you understand the impact you can make and that you have taken the care to prepare for it. It is about wholeheartedly embracing the authority you have earned, not through title or position alone, but through the simple, undeniable act of having lived a consequential life. This is the art of presenting a visual narrative that is as compelling, as distinguished, and as impactful as the life you have lived. Every tailored seam, every chosen fabric, every considered accessory is a sentence in the story you tell before you even speak a word. A story of a man who knows his value and refuses to have it underestimated. This is not vanity, it is clarity. This is your era, cultivated by your efforts and illuminated by your understanding. The world is waiting not for a younger version of you, but for the fully realized man you are today. So, step into it. Own this space with the quiet confidence that comes from knowing that your best and most powerful self is not a memory, but your present reality, waiting to be fully expressed.